Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Your Minnesota Twins.
Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off today.
Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
1-2 to count.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton is after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Sharp ground ball to third. Scope is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
In now for Cleveland, Larry Doby. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard ground ball to third. Backhanded. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martin is in his tracks now. One gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Rod Carew. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Carew is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Striding in for the Indians, Kenny Lofton with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Rod Carew. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on jack of all trades, master of maybe all of them now, and that's Marwin Gonzalez. This guy brings about 7-8 gloves on the road with him, can play first, can play third, multiple positions all over the diamond, and still goes to the plate with big-time power.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Now that's popped up. Killebrew will put this one away, and the side is retired. Indians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next twin up, Harmon Killebrew. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
The first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Alomar has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big time power at the plate.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-1. Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 48.
In is Torrey Hunter. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Kluber steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. Hunter stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Here now the 2-2. Lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Count still at 1-2. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Gonzalez is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A 1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 2-2. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Indians hit is going to be extra bases. The throw into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. Plawecki stands at second with 2 gone. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Ready with the 3-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 0-2 home. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's batting .450. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Kluber pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martin is under it. And that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count is 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Three-two pitch. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Peru. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Larry Doby. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and stepping in is the left fielder, Kenny Lofton. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitch out, nothing doing. Doby, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he popped him up. Hunter coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the second baseman, Roberto.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off, as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. Back to Killebrew, the double play, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Byron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Rod Carew. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Lofton comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 3, Armin Killebrew.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Now the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kluber's ready. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. So striding forward now, Omar Vizquel. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Omar Vizquel.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Strike one to start the at bat. Vizquel's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 3-1 to him now. Three and one. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Here's Leonis Martin as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two and 0. Here it is. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jose Ramirez will be next. Runners are at first and third, one away.
Yeah.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Grounded foul. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2000s.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Santana, the runner at third. Plawecki over at second. Ramirez is over at first with 1 away. Ripped down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Fernando Romero is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box, Larry Doby, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2.
is taken for ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kenny Lofton. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Romero, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here comes the 0-1, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Killebrew is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 4-0. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number 48.
Sliding into the box, Torrey Hunter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Schoop. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-0 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Schoop is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1.
Yeah.
And he takes a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box now, Jason Castro, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now in the box, Omar Vizquel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Omar Vizquel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined into left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So now Carlos Santana, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Buxton has a play, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Leonis Martin.
Standing in, Leonis Martin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And he's back standing. Here comes the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 clips the zone low and outside for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. To short, hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, Kevin Plawecki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Vizquel at third. Martin on second. Plawecki at first. 1 gone. That misses. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Hunter. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
1-1 to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 2-2. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
Coming to the plate now, Larry Doby. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
One strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
The batter, the left fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in and looking for more, Kenny Lofton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But it'll come a little late as the Indians put up 4 thanks to the grand slam. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Indians 8 and the Twins nothing. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The center fielder,
well, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Rosario stands at second with no outs. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Count even at 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rod Carew. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A man at third with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Doby on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Indians on top 8-1. Trevor Hildenberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hildenberger.
Stepping up now, Roberto Alomar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
In now, Omar Vizquel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A bouncer up the middle. What a flip for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Another 0-2 home. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2 one more time is taken, ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
3-2 pitch. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating.
Now
He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No,
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Fouled off. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Drilled down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Torrey Hunter, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Down, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Mike Clevenger will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 52, Mike Clevenger.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Couple of walks for him thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
In now, Jason Castro, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine, he was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to.
1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Past history with Mike Clevenger, he's 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. First and second now, 1 man out. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Byron Buxton is on deck. Here's the payoff pitch, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Digging in, Byron Buxton, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Gonzalez on third. Castro at second. Rosario is over at first with 1 away. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Rod Carew as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 8-3. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
Ready once again, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Kevin Plawecki.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time, and he fouls this one off. Oh, he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next will be the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now. Nelson Cruz is on deck. Killebrew in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 48.
Ready for another chance, Torrey Hunter, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Doby on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
May.
So digging in now, Larry Doby. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Larry Doby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. May typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. .30 pitch. He's a heater in there for a strike.
3-1.
And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. There is Killebrew. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Kenny Lofton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. This is in the air to left. Rosario is there. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lofton is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. One ball and one strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
2-2 the count.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. One out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball four.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now to the plate, Jason Castro, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. He brings it in, and the Indians have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-3 is today's final. The Cleveland Indians used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Corey Kluber gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Mike Clevenger takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.